Excellent work, my little villagers. Gather those plums of prophecy, cool off by splashing in the tiny puddle that we have dug next to the rabbits, perhaps for their refreshment as well. And let us let another day of spring pass as we grow closer to the coming season of summer and the threats that it is sending messages to the bunnies. And the bunnies are passing those threats on to us about. Hello everyone, and welcome to the village of Downhill One Way, which thus far, although we struggle with some things, is indeed managing to have a better fate than the village of Uphill Both Ways, which didn't end well, but now look at us. We are slowly thriving, gaining ground against the coming summer just in case, going ahead and picking all of the plums we can possibly reach before the seasons change, and the plums are ready to pick again, actually, and doing what research we can to prepare ourselves for hopefully having a village that can be built up a little bigger and a little faster. Oh my gosh. All right, and Amy Wolf song, because we have like one moment where I don't need every single person that we possibly have to be frantically building and doing something, let's go ahead and build another tent, because if we have another dwelling, that means that we can put down more people, or we can get more people, and if we have so many plums, we might as well go ahead and welcome in as many new babies to our village as possible, because that means more helping hands in the future. And I think we are probably okay on having a bit of a head start for the heat. So let us go ahead and let us make sure. Oh. Huh. I forgot about that. I got rid of the rabbits over here, and now the totem can't be used. Well, okay, fine. If you're gonna be that way, I accept that I may have done that. Maybe I should just go ahead and like put a grand totem down here then. But you know, you need wood for that. So how much wood do I get back? Okay, that's 2. I could also get a little wood stack. All right, look. Maybe I didn't think that one all the way through, but the sincerity of effort was there. Should I just go ahead and maybe work on more heat then? Or work on getting more wood to build another totem thing? Probably the wood. All right. I mean, it's not perfect, but we are, or plumfic, perhaps I should say, but we are, at least, like, everything is looking up. We've got a lot of the positive essences to offer to the spirits of the land, and hopefully we're going to, like, kick the bad ones in the face, and soon we may even get a healer's hut put in so that we will be able to make infusions that will keep our villagers alive and well. We are even going to lose plums if we harvest them at this point because we have so many. That's amazing. That's enough to let me know. We can indeed welcome more new life to the village. If we have so many plums, we can go ahead and support it. And that we might add in, let's see. Do I want to come this way, or do I want to come this way? Look at all those plums. We'll add in another little hut. Our people are quite spread out so that they can better seek the fertile fields of plums, to be honest, and also maybe some wisdom from the rabbits. All right, let's see. And that's everybody occupied. We're about to finally make some progress on learning about proper wood stacks. We have got our plums being picked all over the place. We've got a new baby on the way, and the new season is almost upon us. I think we're doing it. I think we just might be doing it. The doing it being surviving. Oh. It's satisfying to welcome new babies into the village that aren't here with an ominous overtone of being born to a murderer and the only other survivor in the whole village. But perhaps I should stop bringing up the village of Uphill Both Ways, because it does seem unlucky, and we're all about lucky rabbit feet in this place. All right, and we can welcome in another new life, I do believe. And we have so many plums already picked that we don't even need to worry about other things. We're gonna bring in maybe a little bit more protection from the heat, I think. And then let's get that wood stack upgraded. Let's see. Oh, I need clearings first. Does that hurt my soul? A little bit, but I mean, there we go. I didn't notice that. That's okay, now we've got it. All right, and everyone's good, and we've got the babies. Okay, we will name all of the new children added into our village of Downhill with the coming and turning of the season. And also, you know, the hints of whatever dangers and threats might be about ready to loom over our heads. All right, here we go. Here we go. Wow, it's so bright! Wow! The elder has had a vision of heat. All right, in 5 days, there's going to be some heat. So I think as long as we have our the cold essence and we have splash in 10 puddles, we should be okay. Woo! And we've researched the clearing. Woo! Because if every day we get 1 power towards the heat domain, then that means that as long as we have, that'll be 5 days away, right? So that means as long as we have splashed within 10 puddles, we should be fine. What wondrous and lucky things that is. And also look at all the plums we have again. That is amazing. All right, so let us turn our attention to more research once more. I'm beginning to think the warehouse might be a good idea because, oh my gosh, it's the hemp wood maker. You're kidding me. Oh my word. So it's changed. The research has changed yet again. We actually don't get like just a woodcutter's hut. We have a hemp wood maker hut, which means we need to have the hemp researched like fast if we want to be able to get a lot of the wood. Whoa. Okay, and let's also research the warehouse to maybe store as many of those extra plums as possible, because plums are kind of the main thing we're working on right now. And I want to keep that going. So let's make sure we have that occur. And then we will gather up more water, have somebody go ahead and splash in 1 more day's worth of puddles. And finally, we will go ahead and I guess we're going to need like more wood. I mean, it's one thing after another, right? Oh, that's going to take 3 days to upgrade. Oh my word. Okay, can somebody else get another wood pile started, please? Because, okay, where are we going to have the wood pile for, like, cutting the wood? Like, down here, maybe? Because we're going to need to do a lot with these stones at some point in the future. I think maybe down here, because we'll probably end up clearing out a lot of these trees in the future, because we're going to need to go ahead and make some progress. Should I do that or just build another? Let's build another wood stack right here. There we go. But we are probably going to end up clearing out a lot of these trees so that we have room for our village. You know, assuming that we are able to go ahead and have our village have a future broad enough that we have a town center that we sprawl around, still doing our best to go ahead and honor nature, because my memory beans should be jogged for something very special very soon here. I think that this will actually be, let's see, the new memory thing that we could unlock that would, I have no idea if we'll be able to do this time, but would be really cool and a great nod to our shamans being able to take care of nature. Our gardens! Oh, that would be so fun if we could have a little garden. I have no idea what it does. Maybe it gives you hope or something. Probably definitely some like nature protection, but that just sounds so much fun, doesn't it? All right, and now that we don't need to splash in puddles, and now that we are going ahead and we are eating plenty of plums, let's see. We're researching the warehouse as well. We really need more wood. And I guess we're going to need a lot of hemp too. So I guess we'll start collecting seeds. And we'll remove, well actually, instead of removing this field maker, I should probably see if I can get like some carrots planted here. There we go. All right, thank you, Amy. And then we can get more hemp from our field collectors because it will be next to, imagine that, a field. Excellent, everyone. Excellent. Oh, and I forgot to name the babies. Oh, well, you know, maybe I'll just pick up a rabbit and rub it on them for luck in Lucky Rabbit's feet. And we'll pretend that I didn't forget to name the babies. And Cobalt Foxfang. Oh, good. It's another happy moment. I was worried we were going to start smacking people with sticks here. Aw, they're thanking Mother Earth because the people of Downhill One Way don't feel betrayed by the land and left at the mercy of deadly spirits like other villages. Am I still wounded and salty about that? Maybe a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Perhaps it does still strike my heart deeply that we lost so much. All right, so if we are gonna need hemp to make lots of wood, because we can have a wood stack cutter, that's fine, but the hemp wood makers are going to be like one of the main ways that we actually get wood in the future, which is going to be quite interesting. And it's going to turn hemp into wood. And if that's the case, then I might want to have like field collectors here, hemp makers here, and then we'll have like a carpenter over here eventually. We're gonna really need to have a lot of fields, which means researching onions so that we constantly have fields going so that the field collectors are happy, because the field collectors will give the boost we need to keep having wood. That's actually kind of tricky, because on the one hand, once we get farmers and tons of fields of hemp, we could have a lot of wood pretty easily. But on the other hand, it's kind of easier when you can just take wood from the tree. I will not lie. So we could start preparing for that. However, let me think. So we're collecting wood already. And then we have clearings we can now make. And we haven't made the pharmacy stand yet. That takes only 1 day to make though, and it would also need hemp. So I think I need somebody collecting hemp, because we're gonna need it for like a lot of different things. And we should just go ahead and make sure we're starting those collections at the very least. All right, see? Everything's fine. Perhaps we are not expanding quite as quickly as one may hope, but we are making a bit of progress. Soon we will understand the concept of warehouses, where, we will be able to make sure that we store plenty of the foods that keep us all alive and well. And let's see. Oh, I'm so excited about just kicking that heat domain in the face. It just is very satisfying to be like, ha! Wreck my villages, will you? I fight back. Like, go villagers. Use collect hemp. Gather seed. All right, so they're doing that. And then, oh, absolutely somebody needs to be collecting this wood. Are you kidding me? Thank you very much. Whoops. So, indeed, having completely not forgotten to give the lucky Patreon names from the sacred Patreon list to make all of these adventures and the delicious throat coat tea I'm going to be drinking in just a minute possible, because maybe I've been telling a lot of stories today and could use a little bit of throat coat, even though it tastes not the greatest because it's slippery elm, but I digress. Thank you to Dinomans, that is not how you spell your name. Thank you to Dinomans for having supported us for so long, and thank you to Ren for having done the same. And welcome back to our village. Hopefully fate will play out quite nicely for you. All right, so we're gathering wood there, building another woodcutter here. We are working on plums all over the place. So many plums, in fact, that if I tried to get more plums, we wouldn't be able to do it. And then we could have more seed and hemp makers. And actually, I might dismantle that because we might need this space for building warehouses or something over here. So carry on, everyone. Soon, hopefully, we will understand the way of the woodchuck and chuck wood and be able to continue to expand our young village. I see you. Oh, do we have more happy things happening? Maybe? Between Fenrir and Dinomans? Maybe? Aw, look at that. cordial talk. I swear. I think it's because nobody's starving. They're not afraid. They're not like sick and coughing or dying of some sort of stomach disease. Not like that's happened before. And everyone's taken care of as a result. Huh. And now I can store more plums. Excellent. Excellent. All right. So now that we know that the hemp is going to be so important, definitely need to turn our attention towards that. But I also don't want to ignore the fact that we may have some big problems if we don't have like the ability to face the doom that's centered around the like health issues, needing the health domain to be very strong. For we have heard rumors, terrible, terrible rumors, of deep tragedies of illness and plague breaking out in villages before. And we want to make sure that we do not fall prey to such tragedy. So let's gather up some water. And then let's go ahead and put down another patch of carrots. And then let's see. So let me think. So if I do carrots here, and then I do a field collector here, we could actually do 3 hemp builders that would all play off of the same field collector. Excellent. See what a clever Siri, or excuse me, well, you know what? No, I'm gonna praise myself. See what a clever Siri we can be if we put our minds to it. There we go. All right, good, excellent. Gathering plenty of wood. I think I need that much wood. Also to like upgrade our totems, which would be really nice. I think I can have some good spots to at least get a little bit of a boost from the bunnies. I think I might need to like, oh, and the bunnies and the birds over here. That would be really cute. I love that. And I think, unfortunately, I did like shoo the bunnies away from the only other place where there were 2 of them in easy reach. Oh, but hey, up here there's actually like a fish and a bunny. We can maybe learn something from a fish. That could be useful. We just need to get enough wood to do it first. Ooh, yes! And finally, let a good thing happen. Bring me joy and goodness, because we have kicked the heat domain in the face. I love being prepared to a deep degree. And I love feeling on top of things and organized. So, 1 berry shrub. I mean, it's kind of like, it's going to be known as the Tunnel of Berries, I guess, because it's 1 berry shrub, the only berry shrub we have, if you will take note. And I guess we could just call it like the Tunnel of Berries. There we go. So at least we managed to defeat the heat domain. Feeling pretty positive and pretty good about that, not gonna lie. Tempted to go ahead and just stack a little bit against like future potential heat incursions, but we do happen to know that actually we need to prepare ourselves for the rumors of more illness that might lurk in our futures. And in order to do that, we need to make sure that the village is ready. I think we need a little more room over here too, where all my health builders are. And we will simply do our best to make sure everyone stays hydrated, washes their hands, and continues to eat plenty of plums, which only can be good for their digestion. But alright everyone, thank you so much for joining me on these adventures. If you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures in which we whisper to fish and listen to bunnies as they hop across the grass to get prophecies about how to survive, you know what to do. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!